side of the map. If that's me personally, just because it's actually higher than the C side of the map. Therefore, if you needed to play ball, you can play from top C, and it'll go further than it would um, from A side than it would C side. If that makes any sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah, we got Jagodon once again up on the screen. A little bit of a slow start here for the side of Flippers down. They go 2 down, unfortunately. Camo is going into play. Looks like Status Who may have control of that Camo. Not quite sure who got that, but fight ensuing over here. Jagodon gets taken down. 2 members of Status Who on that screen as well. Nocturnal, though, trying to play the middle lane here. Gets a pick. Nice team shots coming at his team and grabs the ball. He's going to rotate it back to A here.
Beautiful. He picked that up and went right toward his team when they had numbers advantage. Beautiful. He's got a lot of pressure here. First pick comes out from Exodus here. Like that. I like that. I like that. Look at the team flooding in here to respawn. A nice double melee. Traded it out. Beautiful pinch. Beautiful pinch. We'll see what happens here. They know exactly where they're spawning. They're spawning on that arcade side of the map.
Yeah, they are indeed, but he's holding true here in this setup at Cafe. 2 of his teammates are on the other side watching the B lane, but they're getting pushed from purple. He gets taken down right there, but one player from Status Who flies out, gets absolutely melted, unfortunately. But 3 down for Flippers down. Status Who once again back in control of the A side, trying to lay down some grenade damage and cover for his teammates so he can get the ball. Now they're once again putting points back on the board.
All right, we'll see what Flippers down does in response here. They got early pressure here, just trying to get some advantage here and some kind of sight lines, what's going on, where the enemy is here. A lot of pressure here, playing well together here. As you can see, Status Who are getting a lot of pressure. They don't now respond. Yoey Life, last alive. How does he respond?
Yeah, he's trying to keep his life intact there.
Oh, and he gets spotted out.
Yeah, he tried to stall it. Not a bad start, though. I agree.
So they're just trying to keep this hold. Status Who is pressing in, trying to force this, but wait, look at this rotate. Look at this rotate. This is beautiful. They threw it over with the spawners.
Yeah, they rotated in there hard. There's a very big battle going down. Both sides are trading out right now, but Dippler on the approach here gets the assist on the player that had the ball. He's going to rotate it towards his teammates over here into C. Hopefully they get a setup around this area, but he's going to get quickly taken down. Status 2, they'll go 2 down as well. Make it a 2v2 on the map right now. Ball still around, actually in possession of Flippers down, who are trying to rotate back into C. And it's, yeah. Look at that. Nice melee coming out of Exodius right there. But ball once again back in control of Status Who.
Now Flippers down, trying to go in response here. They're going in with not in a numbers advantage here. But somehow, Jagodon's still alive, putting up pressure just enough to live and get Pippi towered enough to finish that up and make that a two. We were spotted on B-rail, early pressure, living his life, waiting for team to come up and help out.
Ooh, nice melee right there.
Beautiful. Way to live out. Because he's getting information. He's going back around.
Look at that camo right there.
With the camo. Oh, gets traded out. Unfortunate. I'm just casual. With the brand new gun, you know how it is. I actually, I kind of like this gun. I want to see how it plays as the next days and weeks go out. I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
It's a pretty good gun. It's got solid shots. It's a little loud, maybe.
A little bit.
You know, it's not a bad gun. I love it, actually. Not gonna lie.
I like the feel of it in the Halo 3 days. We'll see how it is here. But Jagodon with that oddball is trying to secure this first round.
Yeah, he's just holding top C, putting them points on the board, man.
Oh, tries to play it, didn't quite get there, gets spotted out real quick. Pippi Salad keeping the pressure. Trying to live his life. What can he do here?
Ooh, that was almost a stick right there.
Oh, good try, effort.
For sure, but Joey Life putting a significant amount of points on the board, trying to narrow that gap right now.
That is who they don't want to go out without a bang, and it's so very close, but that goes the first round. Flippers down, locks it down.
Yeah, 1 up in the series right now for Oddball. Got to win another round if they want to take it, but Status Who looking pretty good at the end there. Maybe they can bounce back here in the second round.
So pushing up this driveway side, we'll see what the vibe is here. Okay, so Status Who, the first one's with the oddball. Beautiful shots by Upler. I'm definitely gonna botch these names, guys. I'm gonna botch them for sure.
Oh, you're totally fine, man. It happens, brother. It's all good. You know, Dippler kind of got me on his tag. I want to say D1 Plore. I don't know why.
Yeah, like off for him. I'm like,
I don't. I feel like I'm dyslexic sometimes reading these gamer tags. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Dippler, currently 11 and 8 with 6 assists with this red gun. Oh, Status Who quickly gets it out. Now they're fighting for this camo. But Flipper's down, 2 dead. Yowie Life pops the camo. We'll see what he can do here. Now, they have the advantage here with camo and numbers advantage. We'll see how Status Who responds.
Yeah, totally. Yowie, though, playing this lane, gets a pick, gets taken down. He had a nice little perfect, though, out of those shots. Nice commando shots coming out of a roster monkey. Rotating that ball towards the middle, going to play it because his team is dead. He knows what's up. Look at that. Nice trade reversal, though, to go with it.
Dippler starting it off here. Trying to live up. Somehow lives. Beautiful, beautiful team shots. Good shots.
Yeah, he's just holding that middle lane down, though, trying to watch it and wait for his team to push with him. But 2 are going to go down for Flippers down. Status Who have the ball, trying to get a nice lead here. Leading 32-17 currently. With that ball guy just chilling and the laundry, but Jagu takes him down.
Almost lives, but look at that. He gets it up in the tires. He gets that oddball up the tires. A little harder for them to get to. Exodus pops the camo. We'll see how he can do here. Now he's on that back foot. We'll see how he responds here. This is very crucial. Tries to get that one-shot player. Beautiful response. He's keeping high ground. One halo. Oh, look at him go. He is just getting so much damage out. Beautiful plays by Exodus right now. Beautiful halo.
I love how he's playing slow. He's anchoring this top heaven, though, with that camo. I mean, beautiful sidekick shots, right? And now he's putting more damage down, rotating over here to B to help, gets the killing spree, along with his teammates, still continue to put points on the board. They're up 52-37. Status Who lost control there in that battle, and Flippers down are doing a really good job of trying to control this lane, but we're seeing a push coming from Status Who on the side of B, trying to push in through Arcade and Tires, but nice pick coming out of Exodius.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Oh, almost got him.
Exodus, mind you, finally gets taken down. 28 kills, 7 assists, and 11 deaths. He is doing a very good job and playing, like you said, very patient with his team. Now Status Who responds as Rasta Monkey Jr. holds that oddball to secure as much time as they can before Flippers down can respond.
Oh, nice little strafe battle there going down, but it's going to be Status Who that wins that fight, but he gets picked off rather quickly. Dippler goes down as well, but oof, look at this, man. 3 dead for Flippers down.
3 dead.
Status Who looking once again to take control.
Now what I'm seeing here is Status Who, they're just playing a lot better with the objective time, dropping it, slaying, and getting those kills. I like the response here. They're holding this oddball for a very long experience of time. Now, Flippers down has the camo. With 3 dead.
Yeah, Exodus is using that camo to get
Exodus.
information.
Oh my. Now, he is just doing such a good job with this camo. Look at him just being patient, letting them move first and getting them shots right in the back. He's just being a pain in their side, and it's hard for them to respond.
Yeah, he's just holding down certain spots there, like really good positioning with that camo to be right behind him, like you said, with them pushing out. He's able to give that information to his team, but also pick up the killing spree. Now look at him, finds a one-shot player, he's trying to connect those shots. That player's getting away though. Ooh, but he still gets the pick. Very nice. And the oddball
Very
once
nice,
again
very
going back in the hands of Status Who.
I know he wants to push up, but he says, wait a minute, I have a teammate. Let me back up a minute. Unfortunately, Dippler is taken down. So is Exodius. Status Who with the ball. Just somehow living. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was kind of wild, honestly. Right?
That was insane, actually. Beautiful movement out of Nocturnal Day.
Yeah, Dippler trying to lay down that grenade damage there, trying to cover his side here, but he's getting shot in the back from top C, gets taken down. Exodius on the other side in PD trying to play his life. Got a player in there from Status Who, but he's going to whip out the commando, laying down a lot of shots, but can't connect the very last headshot, unfortunately. And that will be round number 2 going to Status Who.
Status Who came back and they said, hey, listen, we're still in this. Don't count us out just yet. And now they force a game 3. Starting it off with Ross the Monkey Jr. as he responds, trying to take up as much space as quickly as possible in the map as they started out.
Yeah, doing a good job, like ripping off the middle here, getting that ball out in the center, but unfortunately, bad timing on that part as Flippers Down was able to catch them off guard and get the pick. Just Casual gets 2 picks for the perfect double. Trying to get the trip. Unfortunately, that player came around the corner unexpectedly with the carbine, too, as well.
Absolutely. As he's rocking that Shopify Rebellion skin. Absolutely. Good. Congrats to them as they really played their hearts out this weekend. I can definitely say that, and definitely deserve that win.
Oh, 100%. I actually picked up the skins myself. And I'm actually repping it right now, the Shopify skin and the emblem.
You already know. Now Dippler getting a lot of damage here.
Ooh.
And a good top angle at B-Rail. Nice double kill as he's covering his teammates, calling out this enemy on Status Who.
Yeah, Dippler was looking pretty cracked there with them shots. Those were absolutely beautiful. Looks like he might be an LT zoomer because he was zooming in very quickly.
Yeah, it's very, very quick movement out of that. So you're probably right, C4. I think you're probably right.
That or
As
he's
gets taken down from driveway. Status Who flooding into C. Beautiful shots out of Exodius.
Gonna rotate that ball out though. He's getting pinched from the backside of C. One player on the bottom catches him off guard, but he's able to trade out with the help of his teammate. Ball still in front C. Flippers Down will take possession of that, but 2 members of Status Who are trying to deny that rotation as they cut through the middle. Jagu though trying to backtrack into C, try to challenge this ball with his teammate to keep that positioning there and that control, but Status Who picking off a player from the top B. Casual though, camo coming in. Getting some shots on the ball, player takes him down, trying to look for the next kill, but his teammates there to help him. Looks like they're fighting it out, but his teammate unfortunately loses his life there, I believe. But hey, there's a battle in the middle, and nobody has the ball right now, Keys.
Nobody at all. And as he is still going mid, trying to play out this camo, I believe they had to wait for a spawner to pick up that oddball because nobody was around the oddball. Now, as Flippers Down, they're trying to flood into C here.
Ooh.
Beautiful back smack out of Casual. He's sprinting, trying to respond and help out. Keep his teammate alive as they are scoring, which he does. Beautiful plays out of him. That puts Flippers Down, 3 down. Casual still trying to keep up this pressure. Flippers down, trying to respond once again, once more. Just casual, just patiently waiting. Waits it out. Unfortunately, gets taken out. Jagu, what can you do? How can you respond? And unfortunately, it's tough to go into this situation with not a numbers advantage. Now they have numbers advantage. They've traced in top seed and actually get to the point where they. My apologies.
Nah, you're totally fine, my man. You know, gotta get them reps in, brother. You're doing great.
Absolutely, brother.
Casual up here though, on top. HRL trying to hold it down. One in the middle got camo. One person over there trying to give him a hard time in the ATM, but there's gonna be a trade-off here. Jagu will get the pick with the help of his teammates. All dead for Status Who right now. Flippers down, looking pretty decent at the moment. Trying to narrow that gap, that lead that Status Who established. 66-53 and counting here. Jagu, though, trying to get information for his team as the push is coming in from B, but he's going to wrap around the backside, trying to sneak up.
Here. Oh! And as he takes the patience, that makes Status 2 3 down.
That was an absolutely fantastic play.
Three dead, but nobody was on that oddball. Now, Status 2 continues to score.
Yeah, the Flippers down, have the ball. Yeah, and one player tries to push into Desperate there, gets ninja'd somehow by Jagu, but he's going to find another player, and he's putting some shots in the back right now. Manages to get the pick, and Flippers down, still putting points on the board.
Now Jagu, once again, flowing behind them, getting behind them, and making it just so much more difficult to push up on the map.
Absolutely, but he gets taken down, unfortunately, right there.
That unfortunately makes Flippers down, 3 down. Now, Dippler pushes in. Unfortunately, the shots do not connect. Pippi Salad just putting in the work, putting the dressing in, and it just does not work out, unfortunately. Just casual. Trying to live. Unfortunately, it's the 4th of July here, and, you know, nades are coming in, nades are flying.
Getting lit up.
Dippler, once again, gets taken out. Zodiac holds this oddball, plays his life.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Down.
Flippers down. Makes it 1-0.
Halo 5. It was 45 seconds in that game, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays on this map now that it's been extended. But we're on board with Exodius, who's putting down some good team shots. His teammates pushing in, getting that camo and popping it, running down here center lane, trying to find a player on car 1 currently.
Yep, as he's pushing up, trying to get these this damage as his teammates are putting in the work. He's getting the numbers. He's checking it out. He's going top car here, trying to live it out. As he's trying once again to get behind him. You know what he loves to do. He's trying to help out his teammate, but he still sits here trying to get as much damage as possible for these oncoming spawners.
This is an absolutely great start for Flippers down right now. They're up 9-5, basically one full team wipe. Exodius, though, gets a little bit too confident right there on that corner. Overchallenged just a little bit, puts himself a little bit too open in that doorway, but nonetheless, they're still up by 3. Jagu, though, trying to control this lane with his teammate, laying down some great covered damage with a grenade and some well-placed shots, but both players getting back down to P1. We also have 2 players on P2, but Jagu gonna rotate around, knows his teammates got some damage, gonna drop down and try to get this pick on this player P1. Chase them down, a little cat and mouse action, but he gets taken down, unfortunately. Oh, yeah.
As we keep eyes on Dippler here, going up top P2. Good live there out of his teammate there, Pippi Salad. As they comes out with that melee, they keep top control here as they pinch the Status Who and car side. Good clean up on damage here from Dippler as he tries to live, plays his life. Camo's up. Diplik is taken out. Exodius takes it out with a nice double kill. Pops camo. Now they have camo control with numbers advantage, top mid. All 8 are on the map, and he takes out Yowie Life. He's pinching it out, takes out Just Casual. He's just playing with this camo beautifully. Calling him out, calling out the numbers, not pushing in too deep. Beautiful nade there, beautiful nade. Stays alive with his camo. As you can tell, camo is still up with this 45-second change. And as you can see, I definitely feel a difference here. How about you, C4?
I didn't really notice it the previous game, but man, that camo lasted so long on that last game.
It just dissipates now.
I know, and like I'm honestly, I'm loving it because before we had a 30-second duration, I feel like I was always just rushed to try to make a play. Of course, you don't want to be sprinting with camo or curbside any of that nature because it's just easy. Obviously, just shoot you. It's already easy enough to see the camo. You don't want to make it any difficult. But now that you have more time, you can kind of be patient and make plays. Make some creative plays, and I think that's a good thing. I know there were some people questioning that change, but I think it's going to work out for the best.
Yeah, I think so too. And not to mention, on top of camo, you can also hear the camo as it's getting close to you or you're getting closer to camo. So as we started off here, Yowie Life takes out an enemy on Flippers down, tries to stay up, tries to stay his life. Down by 11 here. Yowie Life is getting pinched in real quick here. Unfortunately, does not connect with the melee. Rasta Monkey. Ooh, switch back over to Exodius, who gets taken out, unfortunately. Jagu trying to get as much information as they can. They're not really sure how to proceed here until they get the information, which they do. Now they're starting to collapse. Once again, comes behind, hits in the back, and they move up on that pressure immediately. Beautiful plays.
Yeah, Jago's doing some great damage there, trying to rotate back. His teammates are there to help out as they push into Jin. Casual will be on the death screen, followed by Nocturnal for the side of Status Who, but Flipper's down doing an excellent job with the pacing right now, Keys, but this is really leading them to have this big lead, 41-25 currently, but that piv will not work out for Exodius. 2 dead for Flipper's down. Jagu, though, remaining in the base still with his teammate. Gets the pick and the double kill. Ooh. Very nice out of him, but 44-26 is your score currently.
And as Jagu takes him down, lifting up here, trying to finish this out. Only 5 more kills to go in this game. Now, that has made it down to 3 kills needed into this game. Once again, like I said, they are just flooding in once they get that numbers advantage, trying to put as much damage down before they die and trying to clean up that damage when they have advantage. 1 more kill to go for Flippers down. Can they finish it out? I would absolutely say it's very hard in this situation to lose for Flippers down. You would almost have to want it, as they just built that lead and made it so comfortable to make this win.
Yeah, currently as it stands, if they can still get 1 more kill, which they do, they get the Steak-tacular. Do you need some A1 with that?
I'm excited. Some of these players here are really standing out. Flippers down, as you can see, they're up 2 here, and they are playing just phenomenally well together. As they did very well last game in that Slayer match. Yeah. So, just casual. Status Who, as they get early time here. Only took them 9 seconds to get in hill, mind you. They've been in this hill for quite some time.
Yeah, they got about a quarter on the board there.
Yes, absolutely. They've got that early time, and they've just been sitting in it, doing a good job holding that out. Now, Flippers down. They have taken hill in space, and as they respond, Exodius going for the shock here. And we all know that this shock can change the flow of the game here. And the way He shoots his gun. We'll find out here. Yeah.
I gotta ask you though a question real quick about that shock rifle.
Yeah.
What's your favorite skin to put on it? Since we now have skins on most of the weapons, pretty much all of them actually. I think.
Favorite skins? Quite frankly, that's a hard one. But I really like the which one is it? I'm trying to think of which one it is.
Enemy team score.
Oh, them blues and greens on that shock rifle, like this one right here on the screen. I love this color.
That is a really nice color. It really shines in the light. You can see it kind of changes colors a little bit. Kind of unique.
It does. Look at that beautiful shot coming out of Pippi, rotating back through Whirlpool. 3 dead for status who. First point went to Flippers down right now, but the camo is coming into play. Pippi right on top of it, popping that. Remember, we got another additional 15 seconds out on this camo, so he's got a long time to work here with this shock rifle. This is an absolutely deadly combo of keys.
Absolutely. He has camo and shock rifle. This could be deadly here for status who. As he responds here, tries to live up. He's getting good damage here. Unfortunately gets taken out. That puts Flippers down. 3 dead. Yowie Life stays in hill, getting that early time as they are spawning up. They're doing very good here, holding, getting as much space as they can, as much information as they can, while scoring.
Now putting a lot of time on the board, and they're going to get their first point right now. Yowie Life, though, trying to back his teammate up, who unfortunately pushed in there and got taken down, but the Hills once again in control of status who. Look, we got a plasma pistol on your screen with Exodius holding a charge. Couldn't hold it long enough to hit this shot, but he will get the damage with the bandit. His teammate goes down. He's trying to push in to get that quick cleanup. The 2 members from status who are trying to push him back, but he's going to go ahead and get a double with a nice, beautiful melee. 3 dead for status who. Last member in the hill trying to run for his life. The grapple coming in. It will be Exodius, though, taking up the killing spree.
Exodius, as he captures this hill time, getting some, ooh, gets taken out. Dippler grabs those stickies, getting damage over on Vat Ledge as he's trying to get over the hill. This is what you want to see as they're trying to get in the hill. He's putting on damage. Beautiful kill out of him. More damage shot over to Vat Ledge. And as you can see, grabbing more stickies. I want to see what he does with these stickies here. I love the stickies, man. They're like one of my favorite things. And look at that. What do I say, man? Look at that. The Dippler, 74, 4 assists. Continues to stay alive in this hill. Scoring.
Yeah, doing an absolutely great job. 3 dead for status who. Looks like this second point might go in the favor of Flippers down if they can hold off this A push right now, but that will go ahead and happen. 2-1 with Flippers down in the lead. Tell me what you saw out of this break here. What was Flippers down able to do that led them to that second point?
I would say to that second point, as I was saying, Dippler and Exodius, they were getting early damages. They were trying to go in. Status who was trying to push hill. So once they got in the hill, they're already weak. 3-4 shot. Some of them were 1 shot. Listen, it's hard to stay alive in that hill when you're already weak. So like I said, they got that early damage, and it was very easy for the rest of the team to clean up.
Yeah, absolutely right now. But Flippers down, back in the hill. It looks like those status who managed to get half of the hill capped. They're fighting for their life, but Dippler's going to go down. A fight ensues on top. Jago, though, comes out on top in that fight. He's going to try to get his shields back. Status who once again back in the hill. 3/4 of the way here, trying to narrow this gap. There's nice shots coming out of Jago. Catches that player off guard in the hill, but he quickly pushes out in the open and gets taken down.
Pippi Salad trying to keep status who off hill as they are so close to scoring. Tries to live up. Beautiful kill as he tries to wrap around, grabs that shroud, staying in the fight with his teammate as they flood in. That makes status who 2 dead. He gives that shroud screen a cover for Camo to pop for Dippler. I love that play. That was a beautiful, smart play. And as you can see, with that Camo, he is calling out status who, where they are, and being patient.
Being patient. Nice shock rifle shot. Nice, perfect. Tries to land the second one, but will get the pick with the melee killing spree and a double kill. 3 down for status who, but Flipper's down 3/4 of the way on to their 3rd point possibly, but status who trying to deny that hill. One player will get picked off on long call, but Dippler's trying to play his life, backing up with the shock rifle. Still has a little bit of camo left, but he won't make it through there as the 2nd point goes to status who.
Now, just casual, hops in the hill with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Tied up 2-2. Status who scoring once again as they are getting a lot of pressure from that A side. They try to live up, spread out. I like this play. They're trying to stay alive, and as you can see, they're over halfway done. They're still scoring.
Still scoring more than halfway at this point, but they're 3 dead. Jagu, though, trying to push through the middle of the map with his team. They have 1 player in the hill, but the opposition is trying to push in. A fight and tell is a little bit of chaos, but the player does get taken down. 2 dead for status who. They're once again back in control of the hill in the bottom, but got a player set up on A. There might be a push from Whirlpool. Player will get taken down, and Flipper's down trying to take control of the hill.
Now Jagu jumps down here, trying to get this damage completed here. Beautiful shots coming from his teammate, covering him as he lives up here. Not having the best game here, but they're still in this game. Listen, it's not about what that scoreboard says. It's about, at the end of the day, who made it count. Who scored the last hill? Who made it count? Let's see. As Pippy Salad from Flippers down presses in to keep status who off this hill. Beautiful damage there. Exodius cleans that up, helps Pippy Salad out. I like this play here. As you were talking about bat ledge, I can see somebody over there going to bottom white. They're covering up gold and bat ledge here. Good cover.
Beautiful cover right there, but status who back in possession of the hill. Clippers down doing a great job, though. They got almost halfway there, pretty much. Back in control again. 3 dead for status who. Last player in Whirlpool gets taken down, but one's going to spawn up at A. All 3 right there in front of you, but Exodia is trying to get that early initial damage. Gives the call-outs to his teammates of what those positions might be, but one bottom mingler here. Zodius laying down nice, beautiful shots, trying to rotate back in through A, gets picked off, unfortunately, but Flipper's down, still in, actually got that 3rd point, and now they have control of the blue hill.
Pippy Salad gets shots in the back here from back Turbine here. Now as they push up together, status who played that very well, but unfortunately Dippler comes in, cleans up that damage and makes that a trade. 3 dead for status who as Flippers down, continue to score. Now with that 3 dead, they have time to get into a good position here. But from bat ledge, status who are still giving up pressure. As you can see, Flippers down, go 2 down. But Jagu still trying to get in that hill, still trying to score as much as possible. He knows that this is it right here. They could finish this series out 3-0.
But look at that. Status who's going to keep them from doing that at the moment. They now have control, but the fight on the backside here, Dippler goes down, unfortunately casual though, and the hill gets taken down from the front push here, out bottom middle, but 3 dead for status who. Roster Monkey Jr. trying to deny this push from Flippers down. He's going to try to get his shields back, but there's a push coming back on the back spiral. And unfortunately, he will go down. Now, Flipper's down, looking to secure the 3rd and final win to close the series out here, Keys.
That is who. They got to get in this hill. Oh, and they respawn. Flipper's down. Go 3 dead. It was a momentary 4 dead there. But as Flipper's down are respawning, Status Who have an opportunity to keep this series alive as they continue to score. It's the 4th of July. Oh my goodness.
No way, bro.
Would
No
you look
shot.
at that Status Who? Keep it in the series alive.
But it all depends, you know, how the map's flowing and where you're at and what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely, C4. Now, as we go into this match, as you can see last match, Status Who fought back and keep the series alive. Exodius. Let's see how he ices up here. Now 2 dead for Status Who. As they are pushing on Flippers down side of the map. Keeping that pressure on Flippers down. We'll see how their defense holds.
Yeah, right now look at them
Look at
shots.
that beautiful snipe.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it Status Who 3 dead.
Yeah,
And
trying to
that's
line up
Spawner's
that no scope too. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Go ahead.
I was looking like a good shot for a second.
Absolutely. But it didn't quite connect here. Status Who take the opportunity to turn it around as they take that flag. Get it about halfway. Didn't quite connect there, but good touch there by good touch there. Keeps it alive. Another touch here. I believe that Flippers Down just kind of baited that a little bit. As
Yeah, but it's still
took the
running.
time to get Hill or to get the flag out. Good plays.
Yeah, that was a little distraction there. But now, unfortunately, that flag run will get stalled for just a moment here. But Flippers Down still continuing to run it. Killing spree for Exodius. Beautiful shot coming out of him, but he's going to rotate back to top. Sniper side. Flag still hasn't went in just yet. It's right on the podium, but it will be 1 point on the board for Flippers Down. So take your lead.
Flippers Down take the lead here. We'll see as they have Status Who 2 dead. Spawning in their cave side. Exodius gets taken out. Jagu pushing up rockets. Gets a nice kill onto Yowie Life here. Pippi Salad trying to get damage onto the other side of the map. As he doesn't have much of teammates backing him up. He's trying to isolate these players and making these situations 1v1 situations. Calling out his teammates, doing a good job putting out damage, shot calling, pinging and getting the kills.
Look at that,
Very
4
good
dead.
damage. Wow. Good pinch, great pinch out of them as they make Status Who 3 dead. Another beautiful kill comes from Exodius with the rockets. And that gives Jagu plenty of time and plenty of space to make this a second cap for the game.
Yep, he gets it in there, but I didn't see him toss that flag once or juggle it. He just ran it. He ran it like a football player right in there.
That kind of bothers me a little bit, but as you can say, it doesn't matter. They got it done. You know what I mean? I can't be too mad. But if that was me, I'd be curb sliding and doing all the things.
I don't blame you. Too fun not to do, you know.
Absolutely, they're missing out. They're missing out. It definitely makes the game a little more exciting, a little more fun, and a little more enjoyable. It gives you an advantage. So.
Look at this, another flag run.
Look at that. C4, take it away.
Yeah, man. I mean, just that was solid action. Flippers Down have been just really continuously slaying over and over. Status Who though trying to make a last-minute rally here at the end, but that flag's still being touched by Flippers Down. There will be 3 dead, but Pippi Salad and his teammate right behind him are running it. One player gets the flag off the podium, gets a killing spree. Pippi gets taken down though. 3 is coming in for the side of Status Who.
Flippers Down, go 3 dead. That gives Status Who time and space to pull this flag. And as he is pulling, he's getting shots. Good teammate help as they are shooting and killing Exodius, making Flippers Down 2 dead.
Looks like this flag will probably go in as this pick is about to come through, as it will. First point on the board for Status Who.
Spawn, they're keeping it alive. I'm liking this here. I'm liking to see Status Who fight back. I like that they're not giving up here.
It's a dirty nade right there. Man, status who? 2 down, man. What do you think they can do, Keys?
Status who? I think if they can get the numbers and play the numbers right, get the first pick, and then push up, they have a chance here. But if they kind of go in a little blind, a little sloppy, I think Flippers Down are going to continue to hold out and maybe play time if they don't continue to score here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Jagged. They got the rockets. Still got 2 in the chamber. Flag on the move. Flippers down, running it pretty quickly, but another flag still is coming through on the side of Status Who as they get in the enemy base. Perfect coming out of Exodius. He's one shot, unfortunately, gets picked off. 2 dead for Flippers Down, as well as Status Who. Fight ensuing over here, but a double kill for Dippler as he's trying to get in for the touch. They're trying to get the 3 dead for Status Who, looking to get another point on the board, and that will be your game.
Flippers Down. Take the series.